Okay, guys, let's meet you once again.
I'm Matt.
What about you?
Ted.
Okay, guys, you saw the game 3-0, Brighton, and let's get a reaction about this game first of all.
You know what? For me, it's when the dream died, but equally it's when we can celebrate and say what an unbelievable season it was. You know, City are this unmovable force. We know that now. They're probably going to win the Champions League. I would go as far as saying they're the best Premier League team of all time. So frankly, it's not so bad to be second to City. And you know, you got the likes of Odegaard, 24? You got Jesus, 25, Saliba. I mean, you literally got the foundations for like the most extraordinary bunch of Arsenal footballers for the next 5 or 10 years. So I think it's an amazing result. Champions League coming back to the Emirates, it's going to be great.
What about you? Let's get a reaction about this game.
Poor. But look, man, sun's out. We're in London. We're taking a beating. Yeah, the dream's over. But there's another race season to come, and we'll get there. We'll get there, I believe.
Of course, when you look at this season, lots of you have said that it has been an impressive season for the lads. But which player do you want to, that you don't want to see at the Emirates next season? And which player do you think Arsenal should get in?
You're looking for
next
negative
season?
slant on stuff, aren't you?
No, I'm just saying.
Which player do I most want to remain at the Emirates next season? Oh, that's really hard, I think. I think, obviously, Martin Odegaard is... What I love about the Odegaard situation is that he's been to Madrid as a 17 or 16 or whatever it is. He's been there, done that, and he won't have that. He's obviously a world-class player now, but he's not going to have that kind of crazy, like, oh, I'm 27, I've got to go to Madrid anymore. He's already been there, done that, and he's a fucking gooner now for the next decade. So I think Odegaard is the foundation for the club looking ahead. In terms of player I would want to most get rid of, it's really hard because it's been a positive season, but Xhaka still pisses me off because his temperament is a bit off sometimes. And when it really comes to the crunch time, you don't want this heated guy like sort of arms theatrical. You just want to be a little bit cooler under pressure. And I think when it really comes down to it, and these big, like, sort of big 2-point, these games that sway the whole season, I think someone like Xhaka, we need someone more professional, I think, when it comes down to it.
What about you?
Keep them all and bring Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. Do you think Harry Kane will definitely come to Arsenal?
He's an Arsenal fan. Kane is an Arsenal fan. We all know that. He's spotted with a shirt on as a youngster.
Some Nigerian bloodfire, man. Man from Napoli.
Yeah, we need
to see. You know that.
You want to see me in Arsenal?
It could work. Because, I mean, like, it'd be £120 million, but now they're in the Champions League. I mean, Arsenal are one of the world's great football clubs. They haven't won the Champions League, obviously, we know that. But I think Osimhen could come here. I genuinely, he's probably a gooner at heart, isn't he?
Go big. We're the second best team in the league. And this is a crucial summer.
But do you think the way Arsenal get to sign players and transfer, Arsenal biggest transfer has been like about 70 million or so? Do you think?
For who?
I know what you mean.
Do you think we can spend so much?
I think so, but they spent 70 million on Pepe. I mean, come on. I mean, like, they got the dough, they got the dollar, and they bought so cleverly. I've got to say, there haven't been many failures in the last couple of years. So I think they can chuck 120 million quid at Osimhen, and he's what, 23 or something. Like, you'll get your money back. So
what? I mean, look, if you fail, it doesn't work out. 100 million pounds, like.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nigeria. Go for it. But yeah, I mean, okay. You either go big in this game, and I think this is what we learned this season, is that you're competing against a Qatari fund with unlimited, and you're either going to back your horses, man, and say, fuck it, we're going for the title, we need £100 million player, and just do it. Because otherwise, what you don't want to see is like we either go for number one or we do a Man United and come fifth or sixth.
In this day and age, it's like 2 players for 120 million quid. That's not like that'll be maybe like sort of third thing on the Daily Mail website. Or it'll be like sort of Arsenal bought a player, Ben White for £50 million. Let's buy 2 Ben Whites for 100. Get Osimhen, he'll hit you 25 goals a season. Like it's they need a proper sort of headline striker this summer, and I'm sure they will. They're in the Champions League, feel-good factor here. Nearly 90 points? Who would have thought that Arsenal would get 90 points this season? So I think the momentum is with the Gooners, and I think there's every chance they'll get to semi-finals in Champions League in the next 2-3 years. And I think it's a good era. It's like the Klopp era at Liverpool maybe 6 years ago. It's coming to Arsenal, so I think there's good times ahead. Good times ahead.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave it very positive season.
Yeah.
Back Arteta. Everyone around the world, whether you're an Arsenal American, Arsenal fan from Africa, Arsenal European, Arsenal Englishman, just get behind this team.
Yeah.
Because it's been shit for so long, and things are starting to change, and we can get there.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're going to win this. We've got world-class talent. They're young, they're hungry, and they're going to stick around. So this is good.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Rob.
Yeah.